Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm gonna make a different video. I'm packing to go to Prague, Czechoslovakia tomorrow, and I was gonna do a what's in my bag video, so let's go. As some of you know, right now I'm traveling the world, and we've been gone for 9 months now, and we sold everything that we own, so this is all I own. So yeah. So basically, with packing, all I have is this 70-liter bag and this little backpack. So yeah. So let's get into it. So first of all, I love clothes more than anything. Clothes, shoes, jackets, anything that's material. So I have a lot of clothes and jackets and shoes. So yeah, so let's start with the shoes. So I'm a dancer, and I have to carry around my big bulky shoes. So first of all, I got my tap shoes, and they're pretty big, and these things are heavy, and yeah. Then I got my ballet shoes, which I don't really like ballet, but I still hold on to the shoes. And my freeforms, which are for contemporary, jazz, lyrical, whatever. You can use it for any style of dance. And yeah, so those are my dance shoes. And then I got a lot of shoes. I got these Nike Roshe 2.0s, gray. And then I got some fake Birkenstocks, because in Vietnam, they're really big on custom making shoes and clothes, so I got myself some fake Birkenstocks. And then I got my Crocs. That sounds really bad to say, but I got my Crocs. And yeah, I'll just leave it at that. And then, so in Asia, they sell a lot of fake things. So I got these fake Ultra Boost NMD camo, because in Southeast Asia, they sell a lot of fake things. And this is one that I gave into, so yep. And now, on to the clothes. So first of all, got my rain jacket right here. I got a hoodie, another hoodie, and of course the trusty flannel, which I wear all the time, and I don't know if I can live without my flannel, so that's that. Then I got my hats. I mostly wear these whenever I have a bad hair day or I just don't feel like doing my hair. So, yep. Then got my undergarments right there. And then these are my shirts, and these are my pants. These things are like bricks. Like if I drop these, they will not bounce. They won't even bounce. Yep, they just drop like bricks. So those are my shirts and pants. And now this. Back in the UK, I fell in love with the ukulele. We were house sitting, and they had just a crappy little $20 kids ukulele. But I taught myself how to play, and then a couple weeks later, I got my own. So that's pretty cool. Now I travel with this and just hook it onto my bag, and it all works out. Then onto the little things. So I got my Thai silk blanket, which I actually sewed together myself in Thailand. I picked out the colors, I picked out the silk, and I'm just in love with this blanket. And it's super small and super thin, so it's easier to pack. Then I got my neck pillow, which I got in Vietnam, and this thing has saved my neck from some very bad bus rides and train rides and planes, and they drive weird around the world, and it's really bumpy and the roads kind of suck. So that's that. Then now I got just a scarf. Then I got this in Cambodia. I think it was, yes, it was Cambodia. And this is basically just a silk sleeping bag. I pull this out and it folds out into a double sleeping bag. Huge, because I got this in Asia, because in Southeast Asia, a lot of the beds feel wet, even though they're not. It's just because it's super muggy there and humid. So this made life a lot easier and more comfortable. So yeah. Then got the toiletries. We have Uno, which we got a couple weeks ago, and this is for just when we get bored. And yeah, it's easy. Now, and I got this back in Phuket in Thailand, and this is my inflatable donut, which I'm really looking forward to using again because I like being able to float. So I'm just gonna keep this on for the video. And then I got my fanny pack, which I love this thing, even though it's like ugly, I love it. I got our hand scale, which weighs our bags, because on certain airlines, we can only have our bags be 20 kilograms at the most. So mine is normally like 13, 14 kilograms, which is about like 30 pounds? Yeah, 30 pounds. But that's a lot of weight on my shoulders, so it's nice being able to check my bag. And got the sunglasses. And now, the lifesavers. Around the world, you need just the little things make you happy. Number one, instant coffee. Nescafe 3-in-1 packets are like the best thing ever. They save me in the mornings. Then you gotta get the wet wipes because it's really gross in some places. I got my poncho, my rain poncho, which I have yet to use because I have not had a need for it. And then Ziploc baggies. Guys, if you ever travel around the world, you need Ziploc baggies. Like, honestly, they just make your life so much easier. And then, last but not least, I got the electronics. So, we got these before we started the trip, and this is basically just an outlet that can go in, that can work. This is basically just an outlet that can work in any country around the entire world. It saves us all, it saves us all a lot of trouble, and I could not live without this thing. Like, I need my outlets. Then I got my portable charger. We just charge this for like an hour or two before we go on, before we start to travel. And this can last, this can last up to about like 10 hours of battery, which is amazing. Then my laptop, which I got just a couple weeks ago in Bulgaria, because one, I got this because I started doing YouTube and vlogs, and I needed something to edit on and be able to work with. And also, as some of you may know, I do world schooling, which is basically, I don't go to school, I don't do school. There's no curriculum, no teachers. The world is my school. I learn what I'm interested in, and yeah, so I got this because I have to write the occasional report or paper, but also I can just watch Netflix on this, so that's helpful. And last but not least, use this as much now, but I'm gonna start getting more into it. I got this back in Bangkok a couple months ago, and I fell in love. So I love Pokemon, so I got my Pikachu case. I got this in Bangkok, as I just said, and this is my limited edition Pikachu 3DS, and like, this is awesome. I love it to death, and it was really good price for a limited edition. And who else can say that they have a Pikachu DS from Bangkok and it's limited edition? So it's another reason I got it. Then I got the OG Pokemon game, Pokemon Pearl. This is the game that made me fall in love with Pokemon, and I started playing this when I was like 8, so 7 years ago, and that game kind of changed my life a little bit. But yeah, so that's basically everything I own. I have a couple things, little things in storage, like jackets and trophies and stuff, but I really have nothing. Like, it's crazy. We think that we need so much in life. We think that we need a house. We think we need to fill it up with things. We think we need a full big room just of things. And really, all you need are just the things you need, not the things you want. Like, I don't need a lot, so I have space for all these clothes and all these jackets and all these shoes, but I'm just super humble, and I'm glad to be on this trip, and it's very enlightening on my vision of the world. And if you guys ever travel around the world like I'm doing right now, you'll see what I mean. But yeah, so that's all I own. I am basically homeless. Right now I'm in a hostel, and we are drying clothes right there because we do not have a washer or dryer. And yeah, as I just said, I'm homeless basically. But yeah, as long as I got my family and just these 2 bags, I can live. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.